Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about the different types of Chanel Caviar leather. I heard a lot of questions about the various types of Chanel Caviar. So I thought I'd do a video on this. Hopefully it'll be a useful guide for you if you're thinking of adding a Chanel classic flap to your collection. Most of the people learn about the Chanel Caviar leather from the classic flap, one of their house icons, which was created by the legendary Karl Lagerfeld in 1984. The classic flap comes mainly in either the lambskin or the caviar. While the lambskin looks more plush and luxurious, it's a lot more fragile comparing to the sturdy caviar. Also, the puffiness of the quilting on the lambskin tend to deflate over time. That's why the caviar is a more popular choice for everyday use. And it retains its value better on the resale market because you don't have to baby it. For these reasons, I've only ever bought the wallet on chain in the lambskin. The Chanel Caviar leather is a type of treated grained calf skin made to withstand the wear and tear. The name came from the grained appearance of the leather, looking very similar to the fish caviar, which is a food delicacy. We often hear people describing the luxury lifestyle using the words champagne and caviar, right? I think that's why Chanel named this leather caviar, to entice us into associating this leather to the luxurious lifestyle. The caviar is well known for being water resistant and scratch resistant, and it's literally maintenance free. So here comes the question. Are all the Chanel caviar the same? These three classic flaps are all in the caviar leather. The black is in the rigid caviar, the light beige is in the matte caviar, and the navy is in the soft caviar. So they're all different from each other. Let's go through each of them separately. Let's look at the black classic flap first. It is in the rigid caviar. If you look at it closely, it has larger grains comparing to the soft caviar, and it's very shiny. The texture on this bag resembles the fish caviar the most. Although the leather feels a bit hard to touch, the softer puffiness of the quilting still leaves the bag a very luxurious feel. It is heavier than the normal smooth calfskin or the lambskin, but it can endure scratches and abuses. In fact, this is the most durable type of caviar. Some people complain about the plastic appearance and the rigid structure of this bag. But if you want your bag to look pristine in years to come, this is the one you should go for. It is literally indestructible. This bag has been rained on a couple of times and bumped into the walls on the corners many times, and it still look literally brand new. So if I was to buy my very first Chanel classic flap, this would be the one I go for. The next one is this light beige colored bag. Chanel called it beige clair. It is in the matte caviar. It is still a bit rigid to touch, but less so than the rigid caviar. The grain on this bag is exactly the same as the rigid caviar. Look. And the surface on this bag is in the matte finish. This caviar is also very durable, but less durable comparing to the rigid caviar, because the glossy finish on the rigid caviar provides another layer of protection for the wear and tear. But if you don't like the glossy finish, the matte caviar is a great option. The last one I have here is this navy colored bag in the soft caviar. If we take a closer look at it, the grain on the soft caviar is a lot finer, and it has a very soft sheen to it. So much so that from a distance you might mistaken it as the lambskin. In fact, this is the type of a caviar that resembles the lambskin the most, and it's a lot softer to touch than the rigid and matte caviar. It is less durable than the other two, but much more durable than the lambskin. So it'll be a good choice if you love the plush look of the lambskin, but don't want the high maintenance that comes with the lambskin. I particularly love the flap on this bag. It is made without the edge stitching, exactly like the lambskin on the classic flap. For that reason, this is my very favorite classic flap out of the three. To me, it just strikes the right balance. These are the three most common type of Chanel Caviar. Of course, there's also the iridescent caviar, which looks pretty, but you compromise the durability. There are also the less common types, such as the washed caviar or the sweet caviar, which in my opinion are the least durable type of caviar. So if I had to put up with the high maintenance of these two types, I'd rather go for the lambskin. That's the end of this video. I hope this comparison video will help you decide which caviar leather works for you, as each of them have their own merits. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if this is your first time here, and I look forward to seeing you at my next video. Thanks for watching.